I think that the Mega Knight just walks towards that, and oh, he's gonna rely on an Inferno Dragon. No, 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 you can't do that, bro. Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with the new best Electro Giant deck in Clash Royale. This deck is used to having Dark Prince in it, but we replaced it with the Prince because, well, we had enough splash damage. The Prince is able to destroy all of your opponent's cards if the Electro Giant, Ice Wizard, Tornado, and the Baby Dragon remove all of the squishy distractions. So let's go jump straight into some games, assert some dominance, and make everyone frustrated with the new meta Electro Giant deck. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. Creator code SirTag can be used in any Supercell game. If you don't know, now you know. Creator code SirTag makes it possible for me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys that are supporting me and helping me grow the channel. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're gonna sauce out of good luck and we're gonna see what's happening. So right out of the gate, this guy is gonna go in for Spear Goblins. When we see Spear Goblins, I'm gonna assume that you are gonna be running a Wall Breakers Miner Cycle deck, because that's what everyone runs when they would have Spear Goblins. Or I mean, it could be Mortar Graveyard with Cannon Cart, but most of the time, you see Wall Breakers Fast Cycle with the Spear Goblins right out of the gate all day, every day. Wait, you're gonna have Electro Wizard though. Oh, what, are you doing something different? Are the times changing? Are people really playing this game differently now? I can go in for a Tornado to finish that off and then maybe focus down the tower with the Baby Dragon for a hit. Oh, did not get what we needed, but we still got the bats out of him. So we get some juicy chip damage on the tower. We force out more spam from him because he's like, that Barbarian is not allowed to touch my tower today, Jake. He's gonna arrow prediction on top of some type of bait card, but dude, we do not have bait cards. We jebaited you without having any bait. How do you like that? So if you're gonna go for a Ram Rider and you're gonna arrow, you're gonna overcommit, you're gonna spend a lot of elixir, you're also gonna stop the Goblin Cage Brawler, so you're spending even more elixir there. You are down an excessive amount, and I can go for a really aggressive Electro Giant in the back. I really rarely do this, but in single elixir, if your opponent messes up, you can make this work. Unfortunately, guys, we have no good way of resetting the Sparky. When you look at the Electro Giant, you're like, how does he not reset the Sparky? Every single Electro card in the game, whether it's gonna be the Electro Spirit, Electro Wizard, Electro Dragon, they all reset the Sparky, but you have the Ugly Duckling that just can't accomplish anything in life. And unfortunately, guys, our Electro Giant just not put in the work that we need. So the Ice Wizard's gonna go far enough away that we can just finish off the Sparky with the Barbarian and the tower here. I don't think that the Sparky gets a hit on our tower afterward. Even if you go, oh wait, what are you doing? I'm able to activate King Tower with that, right? Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He was not ready for that. I would say that he's shocked. I mean, he shocked me, but he's definitely shocked now that we did that. And if you don't know, now you know. You can activate King Tower if your opponent is going to be spamming you with anything of the sort like Electro Wizard at the river. They can't do that. It's just such a crazy play. So you've got Ram Rider, Prince, and a Sparky. So at this point, I just want to go in for an Electro Giant at the river because you're down a bit of elixir. I want to get damage when I can, and I can Lightning on top of the Sparky to reset it for more damage. I think that's going to be the play here, just so the Sparky doesn't get the hit. Obviously, the Electro Giant's going to give us a lot of damage here. Oh, I should Tornado that in so then the Sparky hits, and then it gets finished off by the Electro Giant. That's a good play, right? Oh, did not get finished out, but really close. All I need to do is go for a Barbarian when we finish it off that way. So we're going to go for the Goblin Cage here. We're going to follow up with a Barbarian on top of that juicy Sparky connection. We go in for a Prince afterward. And yes, we're taking damage, but at what cost, right? We have King Tower activated. We got a lot of damage with our Electro Giant, and we are in the damage lead. You got to make sure that you make concessions to make sure that you win in the end. So we're going to Ice Wizard here. I can Lightning as well. I think that's going to be the play because the Prince will get a hit. Oh, sir. Why you got to be that way? Why can't you give me more value? Anyway, he's going to go in for a Prince. He's going to spam everything that he has in life. And I'm going to have to Tornado this. I think with the Barbarian, we will be able to clean it up, but at what cost? With the Ice Wizard coming down, we need another one so the Prince doesn't end up charging on top of our tower. I don't know if this guy is able to meander his way through with another Tornado or something crazy or wacky. But at this point, I'm not taking any chances. You don't know when your opponent has Ram Rider, Mega Knight, plus Sparky. You can't predict what they run. So we're going to go for a Goblin Cage here. I can follow up with a Lightning afterward if we want to, which I definitely do. I want to make sure that we shut down the Sparky before it gets any hits. And I'm going to have to go and shut down the Ram Rider. I don't know if we're able to. Oh, can we just Tornado whatever you drop in? I would have loved to do that, guys, but I don't think that would have been a successful play. So we're going to take our elixir advantage and shove it at him with the full fury of the Electro Giant. So sure, are you ready for this? Are you ready to rumble? All we need is a little ounce of damage. Come on now. Come on, Electro Giant. You know you want to give it to me. Just give me one touch, one lick of the lollipop, and we got it. GG, well played, and peace out, baby. It was such a fun game. I had no clue what to expect, but I am so glad that we were able to win. All right, guys, so we got a game against a crazy Cheetah. So how fast is he going to be cycling things right now? I mean, he's usually the fastest animal on the planet, so not surprised to see a Princess at the River right out of the gate, racing ahead with that damage. But at the same time, dude, you have to defend right now in your down elixir. So it's going to be against Logbait. Whenever we play against Logbait, we've got double small spells in the house. We can't necessarily break through in single elixir, but in double and triple, we can sauce out the dominance with the lightning and multiple ways of resetting the Inferno Towers. So this is a really good matchup as long as the game goes on longer. So we need to survive so we can strive and double. So what's going to happen, bro? You're going to go and drop that a little bit further away. So we need to go and tornado that back so you don't get any hits. I don't want to activate King Tower off of that. Okay, so what are you going to do, man? You're just going to eat that Wizard like a snack. I love seeing that. That is beautiful, baby. Are we in the lead? Yes, we're up 20 damage. You guys don't know how happy that makes me. When you're up damage against a Logbait player that needs to get an advantage in single elixir, it just makes me smile ear from ear, dude. I'm like eating ice cream on a hot summer day, and this man, he is not having fun playing in the sun. So I'm going to go in for the Barbarrel here and shine through and assert dominance for a juicy +1 elixir trade. And Cheetah, dude, you got to race ahead. You are not becoming the apex predator that you're supposed to be. You are going to become my prey. So I'm going to go in for an Ice Wizard here. I definitely need to shut that down for a negative elixir trade. But you know what? It's okay. I haven't factored into my model. We don't necessarily get juicy elixir trades in single. But when we get to double, the tides are turning and the script is flipped. So you're going to log me as well. I'm okay with that. I vibe with it. I hear you. I feel you, sir, on a spiritual level. And I'm going to go for a Goblin Cage because I don't know what you're going to do anymore. I can activate King Tower now. That's a bad placement of the Goblin. So we'll take that and we'll snag that for a much easier and cleaner King Tower activation. So at this point, guys, we are in a great spot. If we're down 500 damage, that's where we generally want to be. I mean, if we're even, it's even better. But you can't necessarily get to double elixir without taking more damage than your opponent. And now he's laughing because he knows. And what he knows, he will be absolutely destroyed and dismantled by our spam. So I'm going to go for an Ice Wizard here. I can assume that he's going to try to spam us. If you want to go opposite lane, I'm just going to go for a Barbarrel, clean that up. And if you want to go into us, that's also pretty memey too. So I'm extraordinarily happy to see what this guy's going to do. So you remember, if you want to keep spamming, I go for a Prince and shut down those Goblins. I can Lightning on top of the Inferno Tower and the Knight. Oh my gosh, guys. Optimal value. Positive elixir trades. That's what I'm talking about. You get back to another one, but you're dropping it in the face of an Electro Giant. I feel like you probably don't want to be rude to the Electro Giant. If you're dropping it in his face, he's like, you know what, dude, that was rude. I'm just going to wreck that, wreak havoc on your tower, and force out so much extra elixir. So he's laughing right now with the Goblin emote. I guess he is truly transformed into the Goblin himself. You need the Burning Goblin emote for this one, Chief. You're probably not very happy about this interaction. Also, the Ice Wizard get targeted first, which is even better. That is hilarious, because now it gives us even more time. I can go for a Barbarrel on the Princess here. I can Baby Dragon. I can go for a Tornado, so then the Princess falls. And we just go and pull the Princess into the Electro Giant. It's such a meme. And it's the dream. That's what we like to see. Lightning will finish off the game if the Prince just gives us a couple more hits. I just need more hits, baby. Come on here. So if you guys are sick and tired of playing against Logbait, if you play this deck correctly, you will always win. Obviously, you need to play well in single elixir to get to this optimal situation. But if you do, you have no worries. Only clear skies ahead. So we're going to Barbarrel on top of the Princess. We're going to make sure that we reset that Inferno Tower real quick. And we will Lightning our way to victory, sure. So I'm sure he's not shocked by this one. There's no way. He's like, I saw this a mile ahead. I was emoting, raging earlier on. I saw the future right before my eyes. But, sir, you weren't able to change it. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. All right, guys. We got a game against Frozen by Fear. Okay, well, I guess you're going to be absolutely frozen when you see this deck. We're going to sauce out an Ice Wizard right out of the gate. And you drop an Electro Giant as your first play? Are you kidding me, dude? You have no clue what I have. I could have a monstrosity of a deck, just spam you in the opposite lane and take your tower, but I guess you're playing it like Golem. First play in the bag, drop your Electro Giant. Please do not let this work out for him. I have a really bad hand, by the way, guys. He's going to poison me, so he's going to be able to get damage on top of the Ice Wizard and the Baby Dragon. But at the same time, guys, I think that the Prince is able to focus this down. If I'm able to go in for a Tornado here, oh, I can't even. I have to go for a Goblin Cage. This is terrible. The Baby Dragon will get so much damage on me. I got starting handed, guys. I had no Goblin Cage. This guy goes in for an Electro Giant in the back, and he is up a massive amount on me. That is ridiculous, Clash Royale. This is preposterous. But you know what? After you play the game long enough, you realize sometimes you can't really get the most optimal starting hand. Sometimes you get immediately screwed over. but you can always bounce back if you play well enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in for a Prince here to circumvent all the damage from that spam, and then I can tornado everything back. So I'm pretty confident in our potential with the Prince. I want to tornado that stuff away so that the Electro Giant does not finish off our tower today, and the baby dragon will fall. The Prince demands some type of attention. You need to respond to him, right? No, wait, what? Prince, you're useless. I had so much faith in you, and you just disappointed me to the umpteenth degree. So at this point, we're at 400 HP on the tower, and it looks bad, but we are back in business. If we go in for a Goblin Cage here and then drop an Ice Wizard, we can shut down the Barb Barrel and electrify that healer. So I think we're in a good spot, guys. Never fear. Ice Wizard is here to make your opponent chill out and stop them from getting the finishing blow. So I need to make something work here. I think I might even try a tower trade because I feel like he'll just go in for an Electro Giant. No, he doesn't. So the Goblin Cage gets one hit on our tower. He's going to Fisherman instead. That's fine. I guess we're going to make you go and pull a Prince. What are you doing? Yoink. No, how did that not lock onto the Prince? No, not like this. So if we go for a baby dragon here and then break through, we can still come back, guys. Nothing is over until it's over. We're going to lightning on top of that battle healer to shut it down quickly. And we got to pummel our way through. Oh, come on now. You're not going to do me dirty like that. You're going to activate King Terror on me, bro. Not like this. So with 25 seconds remaining, he does not have Fisherman in cycle. I hope he goes in for an Electro Giant in the middle. I hope he spams everything that he has at me. Sir, do not have adequate defenses for this. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. We really, really wanted to see a hyper-aggressive play like that. Because we can go and tornado that directly to the King Tower, eat the damage from the Fisherman, and then we can shut the rest of this down with an Ice Wizard. So at this point of the game, we are back in business. And actually, not just back in business, we are thriving. We have an Electro Giant, full HP on top of the tower with a Prince. The camaraderie is here. And maybe, just maybe, we can make it work. If I go in for a baby dragon here, I think that we can bounce back from the terrible starting hand that we got. So, guys, the roles are reversed. This man is like, wait, I had everything locked down. And now, if we defend this, I'm pretty sure we win the game. So, can we hold the door? Can we give him the Spartan kick into the abyss? I'm going to go for an Ice Wizard. We know that that Electro Giant's going to die. He went in for a poison, and he overcommits with the Tornado. Guys, we are going to assert dominance to the highest degree. Let's make sure that he is miserable right now. Electro Giant in your face, sir. What are you going to do? You're going to go in for a Goblin Cage, and you still have Fisherman, so you can pull me all the way around the world. And that's really not what we like, but if we're able to shut down that Barb Barrel, we can keep the Ice Wizard alive a little bit longer. And then Lightning. The Baby Dragon was so close to locking on. We had so much to live for. But the Baby Dragon is going to finish him off. There's no way he stops it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. It is a stellar comeback, and those are the most satisfying victories when you are down and out because of your starting hand, and you're like, no, how am I supposed to win this? And you somehow MacGyver your way back to winning. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. So right out of the gate, this guy is really not dropping anything. So I can go for a Barb Barrel to entice him. Maybe, just maybe. If we give you enough kisses and Barb Barrels, you'll drop some Elixir. And you're going to go for a Princess. So it's definitely going to be a log bait deck, but I don't know which one. Are you going to have the one with Hog Rider? Are you going to have the one with Inferno Tower? Are you going to have the one with Skeleton Barrel? There's so many log bait decks, guys. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I think at this point, he's going to end up having the standard one because he showcased Knight and Ice Spirit and Goblin Gang. But he doesn't. He doesn't have Inferno Tower. It's so much better when we're able to reset the Inferno Tower. But alas, no such luck here. So I'm going to go in for a Goblin Cage so the Princess locks onto that. Make sure that we don't take an excessive amount of damage. Give him the opportunity to make the misplay of going in for a Goblin Barrel here to give us the King Tower activation. And he does. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we're in a good spot. I mean, the Princess gets one tapped by that Goblin. And you know what, dude? The Goblins are haunting the log bait. Little did you think that your worst nightmare would be your very self. You stare at the mirror and you're like, wait, that big beefy Shrek boy is supposed to be helping us. He's a Goblin. Why would he go and turn the tides and help the enemy? But you know what? That's how the world works, man. You can never expect what you want to. So I think we can just go in for another Baby Dragon in the back. Expect the unexpected from this man. Actually, I can't do that because he's going to rocket it, right? So we learned that lesson before. We've played against too many people with Rocket Cycle. We hate losing to Expo Rocket Cycle more than anything. Let me know down below in the comment section what your most hated deck is in Clash Royale. For me, anything with Rocket Cycle, I abhor it. It makes the game go so long. And you're like, please end me now. But you never get ended. So I'm going to go in for a Barb Barrel here. Shut that down. And we get a +1 trade. I'll take it. I'll take it. Tesla's out of cycle, so in double elixir, I can successfully MacGyver my way through and make a push that our opponent has to respond to. Rinse and repeat this transaction, and you will win against Logbait. So the princess might even die if it's going to be in vicinity of that Electro Giant. He doesn't want that to happen, though, so he drops way more stuff. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Cage here, and you are going to continue the spam in the opposite lane. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Thank you for all of the elixir that you just cascaded upon me, sir. So we've got Prince of Baby Dragon to remove all the squishy bait cards on the left-hand side, and then we also are going to have a Goblin Cage Brawler in the right, so that's a lot of elixir that he has to respond to, and I don't think he's able to successfully, especially if the Prince gets one little love tap. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Valentine's Day is come and gone, but that Prince is still delivering the kisses. So you're going to rocket the Electro Giant. That's what I knew he would do if I dropped a Baby Dragon. Imagine, guys, if he does it on top of an Electro Giant, he does it 10 times out of 10 on top of a Baby Dragon. So big beefy boy of Electro Giant is also going to be taking the rockets. I guess we can go in for a lightning on top of this. I was hoping that we would be able to hit a Tesla too, but I'm okay with that. I'm very fine with that transaction. The Baby Dragon's going to go and get his lock onto the tower, the juicy elixir trade that we live and love. And, oh, please, Princess, lock onto the wrong thing. Keep going on the Brawler for no reason whatsoever. Wait, is the Princess still going to die? Yes! Are you guys kidding right now? That is majestic. He dropped an Ice Spirit. He dropped a log. He's like, we got to protect the Princess at all costs. And he's like, wait, I think I messed up. And, sir, you did done goof. You done goofed again, though. Let's go! Living large with the lightning. We're going to be able to break through. The Baby Dragon and the Prince are about to dismantle this man's tower like a surgeon. He is getting picked apart to pieces, and you can't recover, dude. You can't even play Mr. Potato Operating and try to, like, get your tower back to recover. It's just not happening. You need to go to a Pokemon Center, and still, man, you have fainted. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. So we got a game here. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and we're going to see what's up. Just got to stare at this man's face with that E-Barb, just seductively slurping on top of whatever that is. Is that a trophy? Is he licking a trophy? I feel like it's a trophy, guys. So we're just going to go and do that and drop our Ice Wizard in the back and see what's up. Lords of War, are you going to be dropping any elixir here, or are you just thinking? You are in a pensive state of mind, and you are perplexed by our deck already. Little does he know, cycling Inferno Dragon like that whimsically will get him a really bad interaction when he sees the Electro Giant. So I am psyched, I am amped, I am ready to roll right through on cruise control with juicy positive elixir trades. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that immediately, but I think the Prince gets far enough away from the Inferno Dragon that the Inferno Dragon does not melt down everything that we hold dear. Oh, it still did! Wow, I just did not account for the rage there, but at the same time, I got a lot of damage to the left, so we'll take it. We'll take that trade, bro. That Inferno Dragon exceeded expectations to the next level. So at this point of the game, when we see an Inferno Dragon, a Lumberjack, okay, I was not expecting Balloon plus Freeze, but that's what we're playing against right now. So I'm just going to go for an Ice Wizard here. We're going to activate King Tower afterward, and we'll see what else we can accomplish. We can activate King Tower, it's a good vibe. But if this man decides to go in for a freeze or something hysterical, that would be hilarious. So please, sir, just freeze me for no reason. I'm not going to do it, but I can go for a Prince here, and I can go in for an Electro Giant here. I can sack the tower, or I can pull the Inferno Dragon into us and then just go in for the Electro Giant. I don't know what this guy's going to do. I just am completely and utterly shook by him right now. So I don't want to showcase our... Okay, I do want to showcase our Electro Giant. Usually I don't do this, but we're just going to go right into a Skeleton Army, so it feels like a good play for me. You know, when your intuition just tells you to do it, you got to do it. So we're going to go and counter the Mega Knight with the King Tower and also the Goblin Cage, and I can follow up with an Ice Wizard afterwards, so then we finish off the bats. I think that the Mega Knight just walks towards that, and oh, he's going to rely on an Inferno Dragon! No, 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 you can't do that, bro. You think that you can, but you can't. So I think that we take out the tower, and all we have to do is defend the virginity here. So we're going to go in for a really defensive posturing here with a Barbarrel and a Goblin Cage to pull the Balloon. And then we just go in for an Ice Wizard, and I don't think he breaks through. Oh, he's going to go in for a freeze. He's definitely going to freeze me, right? He's ready to roll through with the freeze. If he doesn't have freeze, then I think he's done. I think he's avocado toast right now, guys. He's not coming back. We're going to go for the mean green machine of the Baby Dragon with the Electro Giant. Soak up all of his shots, and he can't apply aggression because he's still chilling on the other side of the map, trying to break through the impossible. Oh, you know what's fun, guys? Doing one of these, where we're able to go and pull the balloon. Oh, that would have been so sick. Oh, it still worked! We were able to pull the balloon all the way around. Pulled it back to his side of the map. I was like, no, it's not going to work. I was doubting myself for a second, but in the end, we persevered, baby. And that's actually where we're gonna end today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit me up with a juicy, fat thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.